Good evening, folks, and indeed it is evening this time. Boy, I'll tell you, even streaming in the evening, when I have been speaking all day because I am at work, I am still finding that as soon as I speak, I have to clear my throat. This is ridiculous. But we can begin. We are going to be working through story things in Liyue. And I know I can expect the ever-vigilant Songvale, as well as Nipyeon, to be joining us in a little bit here. And we'll see if we end up with any new friends. I started the game and I had it running in the background, but I forgot that I needed to click through to get us past this glorious, glorious white stream. If you're coming in right now, I do apologize for the flashbang. Goodness gracious, let's go, please. Alright, well, asking nicely got us a little farther. I'm seeing the elemental symbols in the background there, but now the loading bar needs to load. Please do it, please do it, please do it, load, please do it, please do it, please do it, load, please do it, please do it, please do it, load, load. Any other suggestions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I thought if I counted, granted there's only 7 there, that maybe it would encourage them to go one by one. Critiquing myself. That seems to push it forward. Well, I enjoy streaming, but my schedule isn't always the most consistent. I've let a lot of other things happen in my life that get in the way. Well, it's because I was trying to figure out how to get this to move forward, and I found that it loaded, not when I sang, not when I counted, not when I encouraged it, but when I critiqued myself. And that is why we are doing that song, Vale. Good evening. I suppose now that you're here and the game has loaded, I should put my book away. Look at what we are doing. Oh no, why is performance? Ah, there we go. We have figured ourselves out, hopefully. Alright, I think we have figured ourselves out, and we will be able to play. Songwell says I should keep looking for alternatives. Well, I'll tell you what. It works. And now we're done. We are at the part of the stream where I clear all the stuff. Are you getting up to anything, or are you going to just watch stream tonight? Tango says that she has not yet figured out what her plan is for the evening. That is alright.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
Oh my god, it's Eledris. Did you know Eledris was in Genshin Impact? Songwell says wants to be doing something on the side because that's an enjoyable way to sit with stream, but she feels really blank. Well, let's see what wisdom Eledris has brought. Look, he's even got elf ears, kind of.
A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business have you here?
Can you teach me Druidism?
Actually...
Alright, Paimon.
It's the assassin. They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the assassin is top priority. We must press on.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not have interruption.
Fungo says, ask him to help us play Blood Elf Druids and WoW.
Take the target alive!
Disappear!
Attack!
As a dutiful maid would.
Lithic Triad!
Leave it all to me.
I love bringing the military service of one land to
No one escapes my sights.
assault the military group of another.
Take the target alive!
And obviously, everybody's always really excited about
Steady as
that.
stone, as a good knight should. Time to clean up.
Attack!
As a dutiful maid would. No escape. Bet you can't keep up with me. Go, Barret Bug. Bet you can't keep up with Let It Rain.
Attack!
Fungo says, she feels like the deer god just saying, go away, I'm an Adeptus, would be quicker and less disruptive than making us fight away from soldiers for ourselves. Yeah, maybe the soldiers can't see him.
With the wind!
Not so hard.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking it was weird that the soldiers were
I
seeming to,
must
like,
leave no stone
regenerate.
unturned.
And I guess that's not what's happening. They are just
Lithic
more
Triad!
becoming.
No escape.
Take the target alive!
Go, Barret Bunny. I'll race you there.
Two arms! Attack!
Leave it all to me.
I've been really enjoying the music overall, Songdale. Songdale says she likes the music here. And I agree. I think Liyue has some awesome music. I'm realizing, like, between, like, Pandaria and this, that, like, Fantasy China is definitely an experience I have not given enough time to over the years. I really like it.
Take the target alive!
I mean, you can't take the target, period.
The dragon. Attack.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Take the target alive.
You can't take the target at all. Fungal said, I feel like there's a game that made me think I should suggest it, but I can't think of what one it actually was. Is it the Black something Wukong? Is it Blacksmith? No. Black Mist. Black Mist Wukong?
We've digressed. State your purpose, traveler.
Well...
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liyue Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the rite of dissension? And then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the unjust accusations placed upon you, one has become aware. The mind knows its answer, though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message.
Where?
Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. Only fate. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
You think he's a gambler? Given that fate apparently is going to decide this, like I feel like chance could be. Plugville says the game she's thinking of is Black Desert Online. You know, I got that for free on Steam many years ago, and I don't think I have ever installed it. Oh, Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I think I see the she that goes here. Nope, it is a flower. I don't really understand what's going on with these. So I suppose we will just move on. I thought we were going to have to do, gambling, but I guess no. Where we're going. I want to go up to the top here, I think. And we will float across to where we need to go. What a vexing plant. Yeah, I don't really understand what the plant wanted me to do at all. Why do I feel like we're not going to have enough stamina to do this? I hope we make it there. I think we're more than halfway there. I'm worried that we're not going to make it. I'm going to go to this one. because I am wise. I'm not sure what that was in response to. I feel like that was the right choice though, because we just barely made it here. Why don't I feel like we're gonna make it? Because I am wise. Oh yeah. I don't know, like when we were halfway, I was like, oh yeah, I feel like we're halfway, and then I felt like the stamina bar just seemed like it was dropping faster and we were not making as much progress. Ooh, a chest. Oh.
Cool it!
As a good knight should.
Very destructive. I feel like. Smashy, smashy. Bye! That worked.
All in a day's work.
Guess so. I do feel like there's another I almost want to say game that this music reminds me of, but I can't figure out what it would be.
Have mercy, O mighty Adeptus. I beg you, show mercy upon me and my brother. Spare our lives. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you first.
True.
Oh. You enjoy safe passage in Joyun Karst. It can only mean one thing. You must be Adepti messengers, sent here to rescue me and my brother.
What is he talking about?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. I beg you to save us. My brother and I, we only came here because our family is poor, and we heard tell of treasures hidden in the amber of Mount Hulao.
I feel like his clothes look rather nice for them to be poor.
It was stupid of us. But all we wanted to do was find enough treasure to sell and support our family. We followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly, the amber, it swallowed up my brother Li Dang. I ran away and made it this far before it dawned on me. We were trespassers in the abode of the Adepti, and this was our punishment. I had no idea how to rescue my brother, so I just started praying for the Adepti to have mercy, right here on the spot. And now, at long last, 2 messengers come to my aid.
What? We're not Adepti messengers. We just want to find the Adepti like everyone else.
No, you must be messengers. You have to be. I have no idea which amber trapped him. Please, you have to rescue him. I beg you, show me some Adepti mercy.
I shall show you mercy, Ninipyeon. It is all right that you are late, and welcome to being here now.
Thanks be to the Adeptus of Mount Hulao and to their messengers. Never will we be so foolish again.
Whoa, check you out. When you speak like that, you actually make a pretty convincing Adepti messenger.
You. You missed us meeting a deer god.
I was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now. So, he said that Li Dang got trapped in amber somewhere on Mount Hulao, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for
Chi says we met an Adeptus. Was it Cloud Retainer? Ooh, probably Mountain Shaper. It was Moon Carver. It's the third option. Yep, it was Moon Carver. Bye. Oh, we didn't buy you hard enough. Bye. Alright, now we've buyed hard enough. I have discovered that I cannot glide on this character. We have already broken this one open. Wasn't there. I do think it's like a good lesson in like, so what did we learn today? Where should we stand?
Ooh,
Not there, obviously.
Wonderful.
I feel like it's funny in the way that like the jailer fight was funny when people would just get like booped in slow motion down the holes and then die. So I am finding it kind of funny, it's true. Bye.
Someone needs assistance.
Pion shares in a somewhat horrifying way. It's kind of funny when you fall off and your body just splats. I see what you mean, like the doll physics are kind of funny or weird.
What happened? You rescued me. Oh, thank you. Oh, and have you seen my brother? His name is Liyue. We were climbing the mountain together. I just hope he didn't get trapped in Amber too.
Sent us looking for you.
Phew. So he's safe then? Oh, thank you. I will head up to find my brother now. Here's hoping I don't run into any more Amber on the way.
Luckily, I have smashed absolutely all of them. Nipion says, isn't it weird that there's just like a guy in this amber? I feel like it is definitely magical amber that he is still alive, but stuff gets trapped in amber all the time. I mean, not all the time, but like, we find remnants of things trapped in amber as like fossils. What's really weird about amber is that it's really light. Like, you look at it and you expect it to be a rock, but when you pick it up, it's like lifting like an acorn. Like, it's super, super light and it's very disorienting. I used to want a piece of amber, but now that I feel like it lies to me about its mass, I don't want amber as much anymore. Because it makes it feel like the amber is fake because it's so light. But actually, amber is quite expensive.
Thank you for rescuing my brother, oh mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti.
Have you ever seen the Adeptus here?
What? No. I mean, like everyone else, we've heard that there's an Adeptus living in Mount Hulao. But regular folks like us would never have the chance to meet them. No way. Unlike you guys, you're Adepti messengers, so it's a whole different story. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough. We should get going. Thank you, mighty Adepti messengers.
Yes.
Great. Well, we didn't get to hear the end of the voice club, but...
Boy, it'd be super helpful if we actually were Adepti messengers. Because it seems like this Adeptus has got a real temper problem. But it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain?
Yeah, I was gonna say we have fricked up. Ooh, pretty crane.
Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
I love the model. It reminds me of Chi-Ji. Indipion feels like if you crack open amber, then it should leak honey, and Songvale agrees. That is true, but it is honey no more. Let us go fight Chi-Ji, the red crane.
You intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not yours to give. The thieves' ignorance was an affront to the Adepti, but your actions are an abomination of the highest order.
I'm sorry, I get that a lot.
Wait, we can explain!
Mooncarver trusted a mere mortal as his messenger? Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find such things still exist in the mortal realm. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of years on, fewer still remain. Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you here. Then one shall verify the truth thereof. You would be wise to speak the truth, for Liyue is not so far from here that one would be easily deceived.
I explain what happened in Liyue
Rex
Harbor.
Lapis, assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay, in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, this was a gesture of goodwill towards humanity. But now, alas, Rex Lapis, gone. Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. One now knows why Mooncarver has sent for us. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention, one shall convene with the other Adepti.
Inipion says, so one Adeptus Cloud Retainer gets a human form that you can play. We just got a new one we can play too. Is that the Horse Adeptus that was just released? She also says they gave Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper human forms too, but they just have slightly different NPC models and they're not playable. And confirms, yes, it is the Horse Adeptus.
Paimon can! Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life, too. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
So, rain is Adepti tears?
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crawler. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces amber to trap the invader.
And then eats it.
After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed. Over the years, they have helped to prevent many disturbances. But in the process, they have also trapped many curious things.
Songville says, your nonsense knows no bounds, is my new quote. I agree, that's a great line. Your nonsense knows no bounds.
Oh, so the amber is alive?
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives in one's absence. One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that the manner of your departure will be swifter in nature.
I will jump off the mountain. Wow, she going. but I know not where she going to. So we shall continue on our quest. Nini Pion says one's got, gotta start referring to yourself as one too then when using that quote. One shall. Indeed. One shall stand, one shall fall. One of us, 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 one of us! Hope we'll be able to stand here when he lets go. Oh my gosh. Victory. Victory. My victory. We're off to Cloud Retainer, the wonderful retainer of clouds. I really liked the crane. I think cranes are very elegant, but also he reminded me a lot of a kind of a demigod to god figure in World of Warcraft named Chi-Ji, the red crane. And he is sort of like an embodiment of hope. For this one region, they have 4 August Celestials. And they represent hope, knowledge, tenacity, and strength. And I very much like the 4 of them. So I am always game to see more beautiful cranes. Continue onwards. Wisdom, not knowledge. Yulon. She could be wisdom. I could be wrong, yeah. You are right that I feel like there is a subtle difference between wisdom and knowledge. Certainly as she is the antithesis to doubt, I feel like wisdom might be a little bit even more apt of a name for what she represents. Nini Pion says, I shall be an instigator and say, same thing. Not at all. Knowledge is collected information, connected to other things. But wisdom says more of the knowledge of the heart. It is not just what is, but what matters. Now I can just hear Pandaren in my head saying, family, friends, food. These are what matter most. Family, friends, and food are all equally important to them. That was mean. That was mean. I really wanted to jump higher. Songvale wants Nutella. I think that's very good. Nini Pion said she already had food. And now it's your turn. It's time to eat. No! This is a not good ankle angle. The Traveler is a mecha. Songvale has said that she is gonna go get some Nutella and will enjoy it extra for Nini Pion. Songvale says my ankles are having a problem. Either that, or you are assuming that I am a human body. Pion says, did you know Nutella isn't a chocolate spread with hazelnut, but actually hazelnut spread with cocoa? I definitely knew that hazelnuts were the bigger part of it. Have you ever seen that Tumblr post talking about how Nutella is pronounced, or Nutella? Just gonna ignore the waypoint. I didn't notice it. Was it down there? Oh yeah, there it was. We should get that in case I freak up and then need to teleport back up here later. Because I have fallen to my actual death. Songwell asks, is that because of the definition of chocolate involving specific ingredients beyond cocoa? I think it's because there's more hazelnuts in it than there is cocoa. Pion says, no, I haven't seen it. We just had Nutella in Europe before it came to America, so she'd just say it how she'd say that. Songvale, can you find me a link to that Tumblr post, or like an image of that Tumblr post, and then I will read it?
All in a day's work.
This is like an internet meme thing. Ooh. Very pretty. I want this statue so that I can use it as a representation for Chi-Ji. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I see. I did not need to go this high. This place is beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hey, who put this table here? They've even set it ready for dinner. There's a wine jug and everything.
Before we get away from the Nutella conversation with Story, I'm going to read this to you. Alright. I will read the Tumblr post. First person says, Americans pronouncing it Nutella as if it were made from effing hazelnuts. Somebody else has a screenshot from the Nutella website, frequently asked questions, and it says, what is Nutella hazelnut spread? Nutella, pronounced Nutella, is a tasty, unique spread made from the combination of roasted hazelnuts, skim milk, and a hint of cocoa. Nutella has no artificial colors or preservatives. Ahem. Third person responds, hashtag, man, you just got roasted like a hazelnut.
Ooh, they even have the guest names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Guizhong. Here sits Rex. Maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. But Paimon has no idea about Guizhong. As for Retainer... That's it! When Mooncarver was going through the names of his Adepti buddies, he said there was one called Cloud Retainer.
I don't remember Songvale as saying she wishes she could get one of her characters, Bardicus, to call people absolute hazelnuts. I don't remember the context, but I should go back and read whatever the context was on the situation where he called the very serious, very well put together Lord Novarth Sunbound an absolute walnut.
So this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties.
Of course.
How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention that way. What do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea.
People who fail to provide offerings in a timely and respectful manner.
People must make offerings here all the time. Guess all we can do is look around the area for any leftovers. Maybe that'll give us some ideas.
Songville says that was when Bardicus had been told by Novarith, or sorry, I guess your phrasing is really important to the sentence. It was when Novarith had told Bardicus, a doctor, to go get a doctor.
Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
You want to try it? There are 3 stone chairs around the stone table, and each one has a line of text engraved on it. There is a wine jar in front of the chair on the southwest side. Engraved on this chair is, "Here sits retainer." There is a bowl and a pair of chopsticks in front of the chair on the north side. Engraved on this chair is, "Here sits Guizong." There is nothing on the table in front of the chair on the southeast side. Engraved on this chair is, "Here sits..." Okay.
No one escapes my sights!
We're not doing the best at shooting today, but we got it.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, that was not the food offering trace. Such a small... Oh, okay.
Someone has definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering? Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Whatever they were cooking, it sounds complicated. Hey, look over there. They left some notes too.
Maybe they were assaulted. It's weird that they left their notebook behind.
Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. It's a lot to remember. We should read it carefully.
Let's take their extra stuff, in case it's important.
What would you call a dish that's made from snapdragon, lotus heads, and tofu?
Something from the continent of Asia? Lotus head, snapdragon, and tofu. I thought we looted stuff, but I am not seeing it here. Lotus head. Nope, that doesn't have this right stuff. I think we are going to have to keep looking. Dinipion says we have to learn the recipe. I do think you are right. Hover on recipe paper and select learn. In my inventory. Do I need to I tried interacting with the notebook and that did not seem to work. This is overwhelming. I will have to clean this out at some point. Alright. Hopefully one of those things is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, my inventory really needs help. I agree. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Oh, jewelry soup. Okay.
A simple vegetable soup. Snapdragon, tofu, and lotus seeds are put into boiling water and simmered. Jewelry soup earned its luxurious name from the look of the ingredients used, but contrary to its name, the soup is commonly prepared and served in ordinary household.
Perfect. Alright, got some jewelry soup. Passing. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna cook something all different for each one.
It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things neat and tidy.
And conveniently, their fire's still going.
Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepti. Looks like we got us some matsutake and some raw meat. And what do you know? The recipe is right here. This chef was a super organized person.
I would disagree. They left the recipe behind. I've already forgotten where that recipe was. There we go. Matsutake meat roll. Thank you for your help, Ninipyon. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it?
A pan-fried meat dish. Ground meat is put on the matsutake and gently pan-fried on low heat so the matsutake can fully take in the aromatic juice of the meat. It's a mouth-watering delicacy in all of its glory.
Perfect. We shall go and cook the last one. Just hitting send randomly over here.
To the one who views this monument, seek ye first the monuments in the mountain, and only then return to the one erected here. Any who earnestly seeks to resolve my perplexion should seek first the monuments in the mountain, and view them in order.
Interesting. Person is very humble.
Whoa, the ground is covered in flour. What a messy chef. Seems there's meat in this pot, but Paimon can't tell which kind. Do you think whoever cooked this made it as an offering to the Adepti? Paimon can't quite imagine an offering made of flour and meat.
Called meatloaf.
Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Ew, and there's a huge footprint on it, too.
Longville also wants meat rolls.
But footprint aside, maybe it has something to do with this mystery dish.
Bora meat. I think it has feet in it. But does not conveniently have a fire.
Paimon's so cute.
I guess actually like burgers. Oh, bread and meat. Okay. A large hunk of minced meat packaged inside of a pastry. When you split the pastry in two, minced meat spills out. The taste of meat grease is all but gone, and the baking process has brought out the sweetness of the pastry. Such pastries are usually stamped with the word mora, all the better to represent wealth and fortune. Songvale says Paimon has no imagination. Nipyon feels that Paimon was cute there. Songvale says Paimon needs to be introduced to meat pies. Exactly, that's exactly what she means. Meat pie. They're excellent. We should make meat pies again. Yeah, I will say, and I had a... Why were we looking at photos at some point? And I saw the meat pies we had made, and I was like, wow, we should do hand pies again. Although, then we will have to try and... Have we tried to make gluten-free pie crust yet? We did, because we used the pie crust as the base for the gluten-free Pop-Tarts, right? Songville says, I'm so freaking hungry very suddenly. Ninipian also wants a meat pie, and Songville wants pie. Well, I don't know what you have, Ninipian, but Songvale, I know you have lots of food, so you could have some. The dough, or the pie crust we made, did have really good flakiness, but it was extremely delicate. Like, hard to arrange without breaking it. I don't know if we'll be able to pick up the hand pies, but at least we can eat them with a fork. Alright, we have all the stuff. Let us go make an offering. Humans really long for a particular sort of connection with entities, don't they? Over and over, we invent and return to the same practices. Pie, pie, if I don't get it, I'll die. Pie, pie, if I don't get it, I'll die. So I'm betting each person wants something different. Soup, mora meat, matsutake meat rolls. I'm gonna offer soup here. Oh, okay. We can just put them all on the table. Ah, beautiful food. Let's go see if we have interest in it. Ninipion said, saw Gordon Ramsay make a meat pie with ale once, and I've always wanted to try it in a TV show. I used to watch, there was like clips of Gordon Ramsay uploaded to YouTube. Like not from like him being super aggressive, but like cooking stuff, and I used to really like watching that. My students today were pretending that they worked in a restaurant and that Gordon Ramsay was there, but also that like the customer was Gordon Ramsay. I don't know, it wasn't clear. They were making french fries and rice-a-roni. It was fun to watch them play. Herein lies the abode of Cloud Retainer. The Adeptus desires not to see guests, and the way is shut. A lack of care for where one lays their head is common among all who live. Do you truly wish to enter? Here we go. Songwell says that she's gonna make soup. It was kind of cute. Like, there was moments of it that, you know, weren't cute, and they were very, like, middle school boy. Like, alright, I didn't really want to hear that, but most of it was actually kind of adorable. We are here in this beautiful place.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Go, Ferret Bunny!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
I don't know if this is gonna work out, guys. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to defeat them fast enough. Particularly because yeeting them off the edge does not seem to be valid. I realized it said use fire.
Hey, get him!
Okay, that was rude. You're supposed to stand over by her so that she can explode on you. There had better not be... Cindy Pound says, remember who gave you that sigil? Good buddy, child. Well, I have a feeling we are going to get attacked then. When it's finally looked at.
Hey!
Rude. Rude. It's not going good, guys. I guess that makes sense, but he's immune to that. We are in trouble. This is not happening. Not even a little bit. Yeah. Alright. We'll have to try that again. Nini Pound says, hate to tell you this, but maybe you need to upgrade. You know, when this stream started, Songville didn't like that I was critiquing myself, and now my viewers are here critiquing me, telling me that they need a better streamer. Alas, what shall I do? Try one more time.
Hey! Go, Ferret Bunny!
Nipon says that's not what you're saying at all, and I know it. Do I, though?
No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me!
With the wind!
Yeet! Yeet! Did it
Wind
yeet?
blade.
Oh my gosh, it yeeted. We're gonna do it just because we yeet.
Get him!
This moment will be frozen in time.
We're gonna do it without upgrading anything.
Freeze!
You don't need a better streamer. You just need me to believe in myself.
Time to clean up.
Fine. Ha, I've done it. Woohoo! We don't have to upgrade anything.
Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for.
So I'm betting we have to get to that one. More challenges? the edge. Or just defeat them conventionally, that's fine. Okay. So we need to get up there. And rotate it. That means probably this one needs to go there. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa. We walking on sunshine, whoa. And don't you feel good? Alright then. And don't you feel good? Oh.
There's no way for you to get up there. Where's a wind current when you need one?
In this chest. I'm guessing I will eventually do something that will create a wind current. Ah, getting up there must be how I do wind currents. Hey ho. Oh, that was not the right way. You have to do this 2 more times. Puzzle time with 5 retaining, you say? Alright, now I have to figure out how to do a lot of fire.
Get him!
Oh, start challenge. So I suppose after I defeat the challenge, then I can use the fire. Alright, let's try it. One, two, okay. Left.
Hyman thinks that you're doing this all wrong. Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this
I'm
time.
not sure we did wrong that time. Left. Right. Next right. Okay.
Hey!
That's not what I wanted.
Go, go, Barrett Bunny!
Hopefully that will be an issue. Left. Right. Next right. Challenge completed. Okay. Do it again. Center. Right. Left. Middle, whatever. Okay.
Hyman thinks that you're doing this all wrong. Try
I think
activating the
Paimon
mechanisms again, but pay
is
more
wrong.
attention this time.
Center, right, left, right, but middle. I think I'm just missing is the issue.
Hyman thinks that you're doing this all wrong.
Am
Try
I-
activating the
am I
mechanisms
crazy?
again, but pay more attention this time.
I'm hitting the ones that light up, right? Center, right, left. That one. I feel like I'm hitting them, but sometimes they're not activating. Alright, I guess that's the issue. That was it. I just was not, like... I was hitting them, but not causing it to, like, activate properly. Alright. Middle left. Middle right. Left. Right. Center. I think sometimes I'm hitting this thing I'm standing next to, and that's what's going on. Alright. We're successful. We are now stuck in aiming. Alright, we have gotten all the chests, but alas, I do not think this helped us in achieving... Oh, it did. Okay, so now there's a updraft over there. Okay, great. Sungville, did you pick an activity to do during stream? Sungville says, no, been too tired. That's alright. I hope you are still enjoying watching stream. We are gonna go for about 15 more minutes, I think, so my plan is hopefully to finish this, and we will see what this one has to say to us, and then we will call it for the evening. I don't even know what to say, guys. I don't even know what to say. He has made a soup. That is good. Hopefully you are enjoying watching me stoop so low as to just dive to my own end. Nidhi says... Alright, let's see. Ooh, is that the end? Might be. Certainly where we need to go next. Not quite the end, but we are very nearly there. Shall be another puzzle. I see, depending on which ones I click. The ones next to them go in and out. Interesting, okay. I get it now, okay. So then we... We would just work our way around the circle then? I think so. Excellent. We've done it! One of the things that made me buy Hello Kitty Island Adventure is that there was like little puzzle solving things, and I liked that. We've achieved something. And now we meet a god. Nidhi says I either use a logic or guess. Ooh.
One is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities.
True morons are not permitted to visit me. I admit, she's very pretty, but I was kind of expecting, like, another animal. Because we had one deer and one crane, and now we have another crane.
The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise correctly. This place did one self-build, as did one design the mechanisms within. In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself?
What did she just say?
What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something?
Liyue says Hello Kitty had puzzles and she also liked it.
It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
I wish I could do that. I want to leave the human world, be a hermit, and then go research and invent amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wish to find some peace and quiet.
God, I feel that.
Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission.
Oh, I misunderstood. Liyue said that I said Hello Kitty had puzzles and I liked it, and that she found that was a simple and fun sentence.
But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough.
I explained what happened in Liyue Harbor.
Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
Well, she mad.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
It's that toxic elf femininity, you know? Sometimes they just go on murderous rampages and girls will be girls.
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents.
Aren't you supposed to protect the people there?
It is as you say. But if Rex Lapis has indeed been murdered, then Liyue is in great peril. To delay in quashing the threat is to invite further disaster.
Yes, in order to prevent further disaster, I will go make the biggest disaster. A true we'll burn that bridge when we get to it moment.
It is precisely because one does not wish to see further suffering that exceptional measures are deemed necessary at this exceptional time.
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing.
You accepted my offering, and that makes this a contract.
Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out. Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
But I do understand the inclination.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself.
I guess now that he is dead, contracts don't exist anymore.
The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray.
Well, conveniently, I'm not actually from Liyue. I just fell out of the sky or something, so you should judge me separately.
Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations. Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once, and...
I didn't put that away. We're just having a whole thing this evening with, it not playing the whole voice thing. I like the colors here. The blue and the yellow together is very... a little bit of green. Well, on that note, my contractually obligated time in streaming this evening is complete. I said I would stream, and so I did. This may be true end of that moment. What is everyone gonna get up to tonight after stream is over? For my part, I have been working my way through a book series. I did not much care for the first one. The book series is called City of Spires. The first one was not really doing it for me, but I liked the premise so much I kept going. The second one was better, and I feel like the third one is also quite good. It has a very unique structure, where there is like a huge cast, and every chapter is like with a different one of them. I will say that I have seen that before in like fantasy epic novels, you know, like the Wheel of Time series type of thing, but especially when it first started, it seemed like the characters all had different stories that were going to intersect, but they didn't actually know each other. That's kind of went away now. Now I would say there's a lot of different point of view characters, but for the most part they all know each other and they are interacting. But I like the premise. It's like their society is kind of crummy, but there's just a number of different people from multiple levels of society. There isn't really that many from the middle, but a few people from the top, although far from the tippy top of the top, and a few from the lowest rung, trying to really just live their lives, but you can tell the way in which they live their lives is ultimately going to make their society a better place. So I might continue reading that. Although I will say the visuals in this are very beautiful, and I might need to convince myself of some art time in the near future. Ninipion gonna roar into the night after stream. Ninipion says, I think it can be good if done well, but I'd get tired of switching points of views. And that she's gonna cry because I'm not gonna watch Opera Man on stream. I just, like, react content is not where I'm at. And also, the other thing is if I am watching it on stream, I upload my VODs onto YouTube. And if I upload a VOD that is just a copy of someone else's video, there's a good chance that, like, my VOD can get taken down because of copyright and stuff like that. And so, like, there's just a whole lot of things to it. But you know what? We could watch Opera Man after this. I can watch the video and just hit you up on Messenger with my thoughts. If that works for you. But it's not for a react thing. That's true, but like the robot that like scans videos and just sees if it's a copy of something else won't know that. It will just see that like someone else's video is playing in the middle of my video. It's like I see what you mean, but the VOD issue will okay, that was rude. Now you will die.
Windblade!
Thank you for the meme. Tons of pauses then, yeah. We'll watch it after this, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. But I can live blog any thoughts that I have to you. Alright, that is the Wangshu Inn. So this leaves it in a great place for when we turn this on again. Just taking a minute with the music. When will next stream be? Well, unfortunately I need to be earlier into work tomorrow because there's a bit of a situation going on there and I need to get in and be able to visit a student at lunch or at recess and talk to them about something that happened. So I know I can't stream tomorrow morning. I am never able to stream on Saturday. I really don't know about Sunday. I do have Monday off work. So I could put that out there as a possibility. But I don't want to make promises that are going to end up being hard to keep. The thing about the weekend is right now my pet ferret Haruko, I'm grabbing my water. I'll chat about it. We're only gonna have I only have a little bit of water. I finished that water though. The thing that's hard about Sunday is right now, my pet ferret lives at Songville's house, and I feel kind of bad about that, both for Songville and Haruko the ferret. And so I don't know if I'm gonna want to like wake up on Sunday and like leave in a hurry and go back to my apartment. But if I'm at her house, I can't stream because Starlink is very unreliable. Haruko is doing okay as long as she gets lots of attention, like, throughout the day. Most likely because she can't get that at the school, and she is so distressed by driving. And I also don't want it to become a thing that, like, Saturday and Sunday I need to go to the school for 9 hours instead of 3 hours. She is probably going to retire from being a class pet. So that kind of sucks. I feel like having class pets was really cool. But I'm just not in a place where I feel like I think getting another ferret is the right thing to do right now. And I also know that she is so distressed, and seems so sick whenever it's time to go for a car ride, that logistically she is just not able to be the class pet. So yeah, it definitely has changed how my classroom feels, and not in a good way. But I think this is, unfortunately, probably what's going to be. So, I am disappointed. But I want to do what's best for Haruko. That's where that's at. I know Songville likes the streams, though, also. Like, even if I can play a video game just sitting on the couch next to her, it's different, right? Because when you're listening to a stream, you can draw or you can do something else. It's like a very different form of interaction than what we end up doing in person. So I know Songville probably isn't too opposed to me getting back on Sunday to be able to do a stream. I just need to think about where I want to be and Haruko, and also how much I need to help Kella with things, so, or Songville with things. Nindypion says that's too bad, but we'll move past it to better things, I hope. I do too. It's difficult trying to figure out how to make everything in life work. Nindypion says, oh yeah, I remember when I said I could stream and play Opera Man and be like, ah, and you could just listen to me like that. Ah! There you go. That's your new content creator channel. You upload stuff that's supposed to be reacts, but actually it's just you going, ah, in the background. That's alright. I am fine with you bouncing around. I appreciate the energy. Indeed. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me here tonight. Is there emotes? Can I wave? I don't see emotes. I don't think so. Haven't had your stream for like 2 weeks. I know. It's been crazy. And I honestly thought, like, This week we had a shifted schedule, which I explained to you, like, why my hours were different. And I really thought it was actually going to be, like, more relaxed and I could do more things, but honestly I have done less this week than I do typically. I really don't appreciate anymore how much I don't do a whole lot in the evenings. I do things in the morning. So my schedule shifting forward and taking over my morning with work just has not been ideal. Will says, I really like the star summoning idol animations. Honestly, no emotes in Genshin surprises me. They do in chat, but not for the 3D model. Huh. Weird. Fair enough, though. I also really like the star summoning things. That speaks to me. Well, perhaps all of you can summon your star again another day, but I think it is time. It's time. It is. We're gonna raid into Ferret Software to help them raise money for their ferret rescue. As soon as I can remember how to start a raid, I figured it out. Alright. It's time for noodles. Good evening once again for the final time. And I will catch you all again soon. I'll go get water. Oh, have some more. Oh. Good night, everybody.